Hi guys, Tiffany here. Welcome to my quilting life. My name is Tiffany, and today is Sunday, Sunday the 7th of June, 2020. Um, as you all know, every Sunday I come on here and sew. And I come on here purposely to help you guys sew and chit chat and have fun. Like 2-3 minutes, 20 minutes late, who knows? Only because I told you guys I was making and editing a video. Well, that process was still continuing until literally not even 10 minutes ago. So, and then I had to turn everything on in here and so on and so forth. So, but remember, I always said it's sometime around 5 my time is when I come on. So it's around 5 my time. And I'm here. So give this a second to start. Aha, there we go. Hi Kim, hi Vicky, hi Teresa, hi Joe, hi y'all. Oh yeah, I forgot that got unplugged last night. Oh well. Hi Michelle. So today, last night I was like thinking in my head, what should I do today? So many things I could do, should do, want to do, need to do. And sometimes I feel like just making random stuff. So if you watched last night's episode 37 of the Insomniac series, I showed you a lot of my scrap bins, and I am not done organizing in here. I got more to clean. If I could straighten it up a little bit more, then I could finally bring in some of the stuff that's in the garage and clean that up and put it away. So, but yeah, in that process, I had this, and this has some scraps in it to make something. I don't know what. We'll see what happens. So let's see who else is here. Hi June, Linda, Judy, Leanne. Hi guys, welcome. So let's see what we got. Hi Gwen. We got those. And these are like almost an inch little strips. We got those. Looks like we got these. Oh, and we got a stack of white. And then we have a stack. We have some black. I can use that towards something. And this is all from the same thing. And let's see. I don't know what's underneath here. We got some, looks like 2.5-inch squares of the same stuff. Some black. We got some gray in here. And I don't know what I was probably trying to do right here. And then we got some random sizes. We got some half square triangles, and we have some squares. So let's see, while I'm live, what I can come up with all this. There's got to be something, right? Because I always come up with something. Let's make sure nothing else is in here. Nope, this is all from another project. So, yay, let's get to it. So I'm going to throw this back down. I try to, if you watched last night's episode, episode 37 of the Insomniac series, I try to keep things together from specific projects. Sometimes the scraps end up in other bins, but 90% of the time, I'm very OCD and I stick all the same scraps from one project together, because sometimes actually most of the time, I like to make something secondary from that original because I liked the line, the line that it was, or I liked how much that first quilt came out, that I want to make something that either coordinates with it and or can be something part of it, or pillowcase for it, or I do something with the extras. And then there's other times where I fill a drawer down there. You can't see it in this little stack that's low. There's other times I take all those blocks that were left over and all the pieces that were left over. Blocks go in one drawer and pieces go in the scrap drawer, and then I organize it and cut things up later into something else. So, but there are times like these. This is from an On Point baby quilt and let's see what I'm trying to think, quatrefoil quilt that I did. So these are the scraps from 2 different quilts because they all are blacks and whites. So I think that's pretty much why I stuck them together. All right, where was I? All right, I was at Gwen, Judy. We got hi Linda. Let's see, Jill, Linda, and okay. So I got everybody so far. All right. So what I am going to do is, I have no idea. So these are probably 5-inch leftover pieces, and these aren't 5 inches, but who cares? We are going to sew. I think what I'm going to do is take and sew dark pieces to this, like this, and light pieces to the blacks. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Of the short ones first. And if I run out, because it looks like I have quite a bit. I'm wondering what size these actually are. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, they're 5 inches by 2.5. I don't know why they would have been. Why these are not from 5-inch squares. They're 4.5 inches. Aha! Why do these ones look bigger? Nope, 4.5 inches. Okay, so that's what happened. So these are probably 10 inches because these are probably from a first cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, so these are 10 inches. So if I cut these in half, they'll be the perfect size for this instead of wasting fabric. I don't really want to cut all those in half unless I need them. So I'm just going to put a pile on each side of me. I'll execute these ones that aren't fully the size I need. Throw those down, and I'm just going to start by sewing these to these and these to these and have some fun. Do something weird and random because that's what I do. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Linda. It sounds like I'm saying hi, Linda, to like one Linda over and over, but there's more than one Linda here. Hi, Judy. I was ironing all my scraps this afternoon. Tomorrow I'll be cutting into various sizes. Might have a couple more tubs hiding somewhere. That's what I always think. I've got more somewhere. I have more in the garage. Just never mess with it. So, all right. I don't really feel like separating darks to lights. So I'm just going to grab a light and a dark. And if I grab the next piece, and that's a light or dark. And I am going to chain piece these through. And obviously I'm going to have to trim because these are 4.5 inches. But oh well. I will make something. And I'll just sit here and sew and chit chat. So I'm gonna put them all on one side. I think I'll use the straight cut side of everything, I guess. I don't know what I'm making. For now, I'm just sewing these together. Let's see what happens. This is always one of those whatever happens, happens kind of videos. Just, let it be known that my video might end up long. Who knows? Let's see. What is everybody doing today? Would you consider that a light or a dark? I consider that dark. I'm going to put that on the light. Because it has both the colors. Why not? Consider that one dark, definitely. Linda, great name, Linda. Hi, June. Hi, Robin. I thought I had finished folding all my solids and then I found 6 more. I thought I was getting closer, but I don't know if you guys remember, like almost a year ago, I showed you a room tour. And in that room tour, I showed you a drawer, my swipe down drawer, which is at the end where the camera is. Down there, it's just like that cubby I showed you last night. I just got a new one and I have that other one back there. And that's my swipe scrap drawer. And I still have yet to go through that. It's literally shoved full. So I think that's why I've been making more things with my scraps, because I can't put any more in there. I have fuzz. I should dust more. You know what? I didn't grab myself a water either, and I know that talking is going to cause severe thirst. You guys give me 2 seconds. In those 2 seconds that it takes me to go grab a cold water from the fridge, tell me what you're working on. I shall be right back. Whew. That was a long walk. I'm just kidding. It feels like it. Sometimes you just have to have cold water. Let's find a dark one. Put it on. Everyone's still saying hi. June is working on a baby quilt. Hi, Quilting for the Soul. Sarah. I'm starting to remember things. Michelle's making masks. Gwen has piles of fabric all over the floor trying to de-stash and reorganize. I'm going crazy. Take a deep breath. Focus. And here's some of my OCD. Here's some of my OCD. Hopefully that helps you. Kim's still working on her blocks for her grand adventure. Arguing with my computer as I said, I was just doing that with my phone since yesterday, because not yesterday, technically it was this morning. After I got off the live stream, I decided to edit the video, because remember I said it was not an edit process yet. I decided to edit. I got it all edited, started it, and it did exactly the same thing as it did the last time I edited and had to have a 3-part video. I was mad. So 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning roll around. You know, the time is just spinning by, and then I'm hanging out with Scott. He gets up at 5:30, and then we just decide to watch movies while I'm editing, trying to figure out again what's going on. I come to the conclusion that my editor only allows me to put 1 hour and 30 minutes worth of video footage. I can put as much video footage as I want in it, but I can only actually save 1 hour and 30 minutes. Now, you guys know me. I make long videos. I purposely do that. I will explain this one day when I put a intro into my channel and explain what I am all about, because some people just don't like it, and maybe an intro might help people understand if they want to watch my channel or not. But I like start to finish purposely, because when I started, I wished I saw all that, because I was lost. I wanted to know how the whole process works. Now, my start to finish is the start to finish of making the whole quilt top. Eventually it gets to the quilting part, but I do show you guys that. Someday when I can, I plan to make the whole quilt in one video, and also have it being quilted in that same video, so that you guys see the whole entire process in one singular video. But I'm not that good at editing yet, let alone shutting my mouth and sewing, because I just chit chat even when I'm talking to myself making a video, and it's hard to edit that out. Some of my other YouTuber friends might know it's when you start talking and you're on a roll, but you're like, I think I've covered the spaces a little too many times. So you're thinking where do I cut it off because you're still talking, and some of it might have to do with continuing on more than what's going on. And you're like, well, should I cut that out? And how much of it do I cut out? And that's my dilemma. I like to cover all bases. So that's why my videos are long. And I like it that way. But my editor program, it don't. It doesn't want more than 1 hour and 30 minutes now. So from now on, the videos can't be longer than that unless I do 2 parts. I like it all in one video. I don't want 3-part series or 5 parts or 10 parts, or I want it all one thing. I'm not that good of an editor. I need to learn better. Anyway, so yeah, I was struggling with that all night long. I haven't slept, and I'm super hyper. You guys know how I get when I have no sleep at all. When I awake for days upon days. Zoom, 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 all over the place. It's an MS thing with pain, and it's like my body and brain are being tortured. But I'll live. Some of this stuff is dusty from sitting down there. Like super dusty. Ugh. Dropped a piece. Cool too, because it was dark. I could put it on the light. So yeah. Let's go back to where I was. I don't like that this thing scrolls. If I don't even touch it, it still scrolls. Argument on my computer. Okay. Gwen, I just did that last weekend. Grand adventure for Cindy is working. Hi, Cindy. Working on Cozy Quilt Suester quilt. Suester. Whatever. I'm pretty sure it's a cozy quilt thing. So I'll get it. Sarah didn't finish the little lady's quilt. No, still working on that. Cindy, what colors are you using? Thank you, Robinson. Red, white, and blue. Oh, that's cool. Wanted to do cornerstones, but kept messing up. Having a hard time what colors I want. Michelle's making masks, by the way. Becca, it's a lot of work to edit videos, definitely, and art to produce a second videos that flows well, shares enough information, and isn't hours long. I don't mind the hours long. Like, honestly, most people put their TV on. That I've been told, because you guys tell me all the time that you watch me from your TVs, or you set your tablets up on the side or something and you just sit and watch while you're doing your sewing. So I mean, in all honesty, it's okay that it's super long. I'm trying not to go over 2 hours, even in my live streams. I really try. I try hard. I do. You guys know it's so hard not to. We hang out. I love it. It's like you guys are here with me. But my uploaded videos need to not be longer than 1 hour and 30 minutes now. But the editing process, it's like, I don't want to mess up and cut out the part that you might have wanted to see, or someone else might have wanted to see, and then that someone else has already seen it, but somebody else hasn't. I don't want to miss those things. That's why I like my time-lapse videos, because those are short videos of the whole process, and I just put a piece of paper that is in a still position that says what to do and what I am doing. Those work great, but then you're like, it's going so fast, it's, you're not used to it. So some people aren't used to those, and that's why those, I mean, they do good for some people, but others not. So, but I don't know, it's a whatever. Cindy, post when you finish. By the way, hi, Becca. Did you get some rest today? I'm going to take mine longer than that. Anytime I just grabbed a jelly roll and went for it. Well, I'm super surprised you're still up. Hopefully you see. That was the whole purpose of not taking a nap or doing anything today, was so that I hopefully finally fall asleep tonight. We'll see. So Quester. Okay. I've probably seen it. The pattern, I mean, somewhere. Because I always look at the cozy quilt patterns. I'm going to put this in the thing because it makes it easier for me to read when it is standing up. Like that. All right. Now let's see where I was. Yep, I watch on TV. I like the long ones. See, so a lot of people, it's give or take. I've had people comment on older videos because I did take forever and they were horrible. And the sound quality wasn't good. Like, I'm using the microphone again today, guys. Does it sound good for those that are joining today that didn't see last night's? Is the microphone quality better than, say, last Sunday's video? I didn't actually know I could plug the microphone into my phone directly. My daughter didn't tell me that. I thought it was just a computer thing only. So it's actually in on the phone. So yeah, it doesn't have to be a computer thing only, which is good. So hopefully that takes away the sound. It's supposed to take away loud sounds and keep my voice. Like, I don't know. It's supposed to do something. It's a whatever thing. I forgot what it's called. Condenser or I can't read the words from it on it right here, but you know what I'm saying. I watched last night's video on my tablet while I was ironing and folding. Just doing the same thing I was doing, except I wasn't folding. I was just cutting. I don't like to edit either. Some people edit too much and it takes out all the fun. Yeah, too. I also don't like, I hate to say this for anybody that does it. I don't like scripted. I know that like Missouri Star and Jordan Fabrics and things like that, obviously those are the scripted kind, but I really don't like, there are some regular channels that don't have a lot of subscribers, but I, watch their videos and they are overly scripted. Like, you'll watch the video and like 5 seconds, 10 seconds go by, and then you can tell that it had like a pause. It cut out something because they must have said something wrong or didn't say it right. And then the next scene comes and the head is tipped this way just a little bit when they start talking again. And then it goes back to normal. And then all of a sudden, 20 seconds later, they must have cut something out again because their head was facing this way and their hand was out this way. And then it comes back and the other hand is pointing at something this way and their mouth was open because they were starting to talk something else. And or it misses that last teeny second. I don't like scripted stuff like that. I don't like it. I watch them, but I don't, I don't care for them. So I definitely don't want my videos to be scripted or anything like that. I like it raw, 100% real, me and you all. That's what I like. I like having fun. And the only way to have fun is to not have a script. Now, like with what Becca does, I don't know why I always say so, but with what Becca does, I could see scripted with unboxing. Like a lot of people do unboxing videos. That way you can open the box, say what's in it, because you got to know what's in it sometimes before, so that way you can start talking about it. For them, the ones that do the like, they open it and then they talk about it as if they already knew what was in there. I could see those kind of scripted. But when it comes to quilting, nothing is scripted. The pattern is wrote, but nothing is scripted. You have accidents, you have mess ups, and everything just goes on as it goes on. But it comes to those one videos, like I was saying, and 15, 20 seconds in, and it, I don't like that. It's kind of creepy sometimes. Definitely. I like the whole shebang. I like watching it all. And I know some of you do too. Oh my goodness, it went too far again. Okay. I don't like to edit. It takes fun. Okay, yes, you sound great. I like the long ones for the details. See? Yep, you sound good. Sounds okay, good. The sound is good. I'm glad. Hi, Tammy. Hope you're having some good days. I'm fighting them all, and I'm super hyper because I haven't slept. I'm like in super mode, crazy mode zone. My brain has gone haywire. There's a couple of you who know how I feel about how I feel personally because you go haywire too. Like Michelle, who's here in the group, she has MS with me, so she goes haywire too. That's why we talk all the time, because she's up in the middle of the night and I'm up in the middle of the night. Made quite a lot of friends here, you know, over the years because we can't sleep. Let's see. You know, like longer videos, and the sound is better than last night. Well, the microphone was in last night too, but last night I was also trying, like purposely trying to be a little bit more on the quiet side because, and I was moving around the room a lot, because Scott and CJ were sleeping. Today, nobody's here. It's just me all by my lonesome. So I could scream to the top of my lungs, and nobody's here to hear me. They went to the grocery store as per every Sunday. And then as soon as the video is over, as per every Sunday, Scott and I will do movie time. Although this whole week we've been doing movie time. Every, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours will go by, then we'll watch a movie. And then 6 or 7 hours will go by. Oh, let's watch another movie. And then maybe we'll watch another one directly after that. We've been watching a lot of movies because the girls haven't been here all week. So it's been super quiet around here, and I've been able to accomplish more than I normally get done. I want this one on this one. Hello, Michelle. Okay, what you making today? Today I decided to play with these scraps here. They're not very big, so I'm 100% making sure that my 1/4 inch seam allowance is a 1/4 inch seam allowance because I don't even think these are fully 1 inch. They are leftovers from a quatrefoil quilt, and these parts are from the baby black and white baby star, on point baby star quilt that I did in a video out of scraps. I made that out of scraps too from this quilt actually, and then added these and had more. I should actually go grab that because that made 2 quilt. Let me show you guys this. This is crazy. So you guys know I make more than 1 quilt usually, or more than 1 project. Okay, so here is the original quatrefoil. Let me see if I can't open it. Right. Oh my goodness. I always keep them nicely on a hanger. This thing is 100 by 112. Just so you know. Let's turn the camera a little so that you can see. I'm not going to open the whole thing. So this is an outer side and a border. This is big, so I'm not opening it all up. But this is what the quatrefoil looks like. So these are the scraps from this, as you can tell, because this is what I've been sewing. Okay. So let me go put that down real quick. And then I really get like full use out of all of my quilts, all of everything, all of my scraps and all. Let me put this camera back over here for 2 seconds. I'm going to leave this right here so that you can see, sort of. I'll be right back because I know exactly where the other one is. And I'll just leave this in here. And this is the baby quilt that I made with the scraps from that. So as you can see, again, these are these pieces right here. These triangles are from the edge because I probably cut too many. And then if you look nice and carefully, these are these fabrics. And these are tiny. They are, I don't even think these are, they're probably 1-inch finish. Yep. They're little 1-inch finish squares. So they're really, really tiny pieces. So I get the most of as much of my fabric as possible. So now I'm on project 3 of all the same fabric. Pretty crazy, right? So I do make the best of everything I have. By the way, this quilt is for sale for anybody that wants it. It's on the videos. You will see my for sale videos. So I'll put that out of the way. Turn the camera. Let's move this other one out of the way. Put it back in the closet where it goes, or I'll forget. How many of you are like that? Are any of you guys make as many projects as you can from the amount of fabric, or do you take what's left and just toss it in a wastebasket and give your scraps to someone else? And I don't mean like, you know, like there's donation things, or do you chop them up and put them in things, or what do you do with them? You know, do you just keep going with another project after another project until every last bit is used? Because that's what I do most of the time. At least I try to, if that makes any sense. Okay, so yeah, this is all the scraps from one that turned into the baby one that is turning into this, probably be, I don't know, like table topper size. I don't know, full table runner, depending on if I add borders or however I put this together. But I definitely know it'll be big enough because these are all 2.5 by 5 inch strips or rectangles. So there's quite a bit of them. So I know to make something. Something simple, you know, it's not overly overwhelming. It's not overwhelming in color. It's another black and white thing, which I tend to do lots of black and white stuff. Very into the modern black and white phase. Sometimes with a pop of color like red or blue or even yellow. Some people don't like the color yellow, but just to add a pop of it in something makes all the difference. And I don't remember if I did the quatrefoil quilt. Now that I'm thinking about it before it gets asked, I don't remember if I did that in a tutorial. I think I did. But that would have been 2 years ago, because that's been hanging in there for 2 years. The first year it was waiting on a border. And then I just said, screw it, and put a gray and white polka dotted border on it. And then all last year it never got quilted. And then I already took my other husband off the frame and is sitting on the floor. So obviously it's not going to get quilted till next year, but I do have backing fabric for it now. Now I just need enough batting because it's 100 by 112. So I need 108 batting. And what I have here at the house is only 96 inches wide. So unfortunately I can't do nothing about it. And I ain't sewing batting together that big of a piece to make batting, because I've done that before, especially small projects like little lap quilts and throws, and some of my like junk stuff that I've thrown together for you guys. You saw I've pieced together batting. Mainly batting scraps go for bags and little projects, but I have pieced together bigger chunks of batting to put in stuff purposely. Where are we at? Oh my goodness. There's, okay, longer videos. I saw that. What you making? All right. Okay. I do that all the time so that I can keep my message flowing. What you're not seeing it is I repeat myself because to get a good take, they are not scripted at all. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't take like 100 videos take. That's the only thing I don't do. I kind of just record. And if it's not good, it's not good. Oh well, people can just live with it. I just try not to cuss. I try not to cuss and say stupid stuff during those kinds. Everything is recorded without a script, and then I edit out the duplicate. But okay. Yeah, I don't even bother with that. Plus, I don't have enough room to even do that from a phone, I guess. Even though my card in my phone is 10,000 hours worth of video footage. I bought a card that's for dashboard cams. That's what I put in my phone so that I can record lots and lots and lots of video. But obviously, the program itself does not run that, so it's different. Oh, that's how I edit. My edited videos are. I'm not good at it yet. Yeah, I'm not good at it at all, Teresa. I mean, I'm trying to be. I figured out how I can put music throughout a whole video now and then lower the volume between the parts where I want to talk, but it actually takes way longer to do that. And who wants to, because my last 3 videos, I left the fast forward parts with no music. And I used to put music in them because I would individually put music in. I found out how to do the whole video now, so I'm learning little by little. And then take the sound of the music out per section. But now, since I know I can do that, what's the point of 8 seconds of fast forwarding, you know, of the fast forward to the next part? Because I actually like showing the rest of it. What is the point of those fast forwarded till the next section parts if it's only 8 to 15 seconds long and then having a song start? It makes no sense. So I just don't even bother. Plus, some of those songs that the program offers, they get stuck in your head. You're like the same thing over and over. And a lot of YouTubers use the same exact music because it's all the same exact free music download website. So yeah. So now I'm just screw the music part. You guys can have some talkingless. And I figured out how to do voiceovers too. I don't know how to do a voiceover through a whole video, but I do know how to do it in a section. If I can do it through a whole video, that would be great, because then I could just sew and not talk, not say a word, just keep sewing, and then watching my video as I'm editing it, I can talk. That way I get all my words straight, which would make it easier. Seem very happy. It's because I'm hyper. Oops, Rebecca, I like because you to the point. Sewing my swap blocks from Margaret, or sewing my swap blocks from Margaret is most likely what it's supposed to say. So Linda's sewing her swap blocks. That's my MO. I want to edit it to keep it to the point, on point, and weed out too much of the tangents, which I do in real life all the time. Becca, we're the same that way. I do it all the time too. I don't know. I think everybody does, honestly. If you get talking about something good, especially quilting related, there's a lot to talk about. It's very, very hard to stop talking about quilting. Once you start and you get excited about something, like say you're excited about this magnetic pin holder, you're like blah 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 blah, but and then you thought you were good and you're like, but then it's so good nothing falls off of it, and then but then, you know, like I don't know. I get that way. I get excited and then I just ramble. That's what happens here. But that's what live feeds are for, is the excessive rambling about nonsense while you guys watch me do this, and you hopefully are sewing something too. Or at least working on something, period. What? You can stretch the video? You must be using a totally different program than me, because I can't stretch a video, or at least I don't know if I can. I can slow it down, but that only permanently slows it down. Once you press OK, then it's stuck in slow-mo. Because if too much tangents, I forgot what I'm watching. You said, what software are you using? Yeah, exactly. Windows Movie Maker, which sucks. I tried that on my computer and it sucks. So yeah, I didn't know you can do that. I can't work the computer stuff though. I can do it easier from my phone. It's just the buttons are a little really tiny, so you gotta slowly scroll your finger to do things. So if something messes up, it's because it's on my phone. We tried getting something for this iPad, but this iPad is too old for iMovie or anything. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Beautiful. Do you have a tutorial for that pattern? See, I knew that was going to be asked. Which one? The little baby one? Because that I did do a tutorial for. The On Point Stars. On Point Baby Stars, I think is what I called it. They're really, really tiny. And it would be about a year ago. And then I also showed quilting it on the long arm. You can't really see much of the black on black, the black thread on the black border quilting. That's all cross hatching. You can't really tell that on the long arm because I didn't really have a good way to show you guys video footage back then. That was when I was using my older phone. And the quatrefoil, I'm pretty sure if you just type in Tiffany's Quilting Life and then quatrefoil, it should come up. I might have been in this room, but on that side of the room before I moved the room around when I made that video. So you might have to look. YouTube doesn't show, if you go to my page and you go to videos, it only goes down to 1 year because there's so many videos. So you actually have to know the name of a video or ask me like in a comment or something after the video, and then I can link it to you in a comment after your comment. So, because I can get it from my computer. So that's pretty. I'm using iMovie on the Mac. I want to step into Final Cut Pro one day. That one is $300 purchase. Ugh. We started recording in 4K. That is gorgeous. I love both. Do you make up all your own patterns you use in the quilts? No. Quatrefoil is an old block. Jenny Doan did it with Missouri Star Quilt Company. And when I first started quilting and seeing her videos, it's a really, really old one. I was like, I really like this. And then like 6 more months went by and I'd see it again. And I'm like, I can do this. I never did it. And 6 more months went by. I'm really going to do it this time. And then finally, when I finally got to move into the house to work, then I finally did it. So it took quite a long time before I did it. And it's like super easy. It's the easiest thing. And I made it way bigger than they did. I made it 100 by 112, like I said. And it is I did a pieced border, then a regular border to finish off the edge of the sashing. Like you guys would have to see the whole thing. I made the sashing go into the next border because I wanted those 9 patches to finish off in the end, and then added a stop border and then another border. So that's how it ended up so big. And with 100 by 100, whatever, that's amazing for a queen size, but definitely will fit a king, a regular king. Unless you had something special to show us. Oh my goodness, do I have something special to show you? Do I have to remember? Boy, I said I would show it today. Okay, anybody else that was watching last night, remember what I said? Oh, it's one of the ones I was considering, just waiting to save money. I give my scraps away. Obviously, I know that. I use scraps and other quilt tops. I keep my scraps, going to use them one day. And Walmart gets fabric. Vicki, your fabric shop's not open yet? Some of ours are. My local quilt shop is open. Our Joann's is. I don't know if the in-store. We don't have Joann's here. We have to go out of town. I still know that they're doing curbside drop off and pickup, or curbside pickup. I don't know why I said drop off just now. And I'm thinking by what a couple of my local friends have been saying is you can actually go in now. And Hobby Lobby is now open again. Walmart has no fabric, and obviously Hobby Lobby don't either. Nowhere has fabric, but they are open. I don't know what you're gonna buy if they have nothing to sell, but hopefully yours gets some in soon though, Vicki. That kind of sucks that no one does. Hopefully you're looking online too, because like Marshall Dry Goods is not out of stock of anything, and they have good fabric for good prices. So I hope you guys can check those out. I'm starting to think, because Walmart is not selling by the bolt anymore for my background, because I buy white and black and gray on there all the time. Because those are my basic colors that I use all the time. And they're not selling by the bolt anymore. Maybe they realized I was getting it too cheap. Well, at least since the COVID thing, we haven't found it by the bolt. So they probably stopped doing it. But if in the next couple months they're still not selling it by the bolt, I'm going to just start buying. I'm going to buy one bolt of black and white each from Marshall Dry Goods and see the quality of their solids, because I really don't have the money to pay for Kona cotton or anything like that right now. So I already told you guys, financially I'm having issues, so I don't have the money. Yes, I am. Okay. I don't have the money for that kind of stuff. I have a shirt on, so I can still come kiss you. Okay. I love you. Don't do that online. What? Kiss you? No, you're not allowed to grab my boobies. They can see that low. Oh, well, I kissed you anyway. How many of you have husbands that are booby grabbers when they kiss you? Because I have one. Technically, I'm an ass grabber, but I couldn't get it in the chair. So ha, ha, ha. To be young and in love. Isn't that what people say? So annoying. I'm one of those women that don't like the door open for me. I don't like a man ordering for me. I don't like to be kissed in public. I don't like to hold hands. Only in the comfort of our own home. I don't like my butt grabbed in public or my boobs or anything like that. I like that. That's kind of like all privacy of own home type stuff. But he is very affectionate. And obviously every time he kisses me, that's in public because you guys see it, but you get where I'm going here. So yeah. I make as many as I can with all the scraps. I hate tossing out fabric. Same here. I don't even toss out my scraps of scraps. You guys know that. I have bags of them in the garage. And chop them up. Thank you for teaching me. Yes. And that's definitely, if you watched last night's episode, I don't show you all my tubs, but I show you pretty much what I'm doing. Charla, just saw you were on. Hi everyone. Hi Charla. It's how I made the bookcase quilt for my grandson and my string quilt. See, that's a good thing to have the scraps around. Everyone's saying hi. When did you start posting videos to YouTube? 7 years ago. And then quilting was 4 years ago. I can't tell you the exact date. I'd have to go on the computer. I did a couple videos just for family and friends. Most of them I made unpublic, so you guys can't even see any of those anymore. They're not even available. They're there for me. If a friend or family member wants them, they're just videos of my kids when they were little. And then I did some other ones that I can't get monetized for, like removing stitches on myself, because that's considered bad. Like, remember last night I was talking about the monetization things you can and can't do. You can't remove sutures from your body on video, even if it's on your leg, like seriously. So I removed my own sutures, and that video is not able to get whatever, but it has like a bazillion views. Like, it has a lot of views. And then randomly one day I was out in the garage and I was putting a hot glue gun on my rulers, and I was thinking, this is an awesome tip. It works better than so far everything that I use to stick on rulers, like sticky sandpaper stuff, and then the medical wash tape and all sorts of things. And I needed something to hold my fussy cut rulers down so that I didn't lose my spot. So a little dab, I made a video of little dab here and there on your rulers of hot glue gun, like the smallest little dab, and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't ruin your ruler. It can come right off. And it allows you to take your fussy cut ruler and stick it down on the fabric, and when you turn it, it turns the whole piece of fabric. completely. You never lose your spot. It like literally grips to it. And to this day, I still have those on my fussy cut rulers because, well, you can move it around. And that's my oldest starting. And once I did that video, I was like, well, hey, then I was in my wheelchair and I was like, I'm going to give my wheelchair a makeover. And then someone said, well, maybe you should record this. And I had already gave my wheelchair a makeover. So I recorded my wheelchair makeover and that was just the start of it. Then I just started making videos all the time. And that was like 4 years ago or more, something like that. I'd have to look. It's been a long time. I don't count because I'm not going to have a YouTube anniversary. If that be the case, then it would be when I started YouTube 7 years ago, but then there'd be a YouTube started it and a YouTube been doing quilting videos anniversary. Or I can just say it's ever since I hit 1,000 subscribers, monetization. I don't know. It's been a long time though. Where are we at? Okay. Okay, back to cutting hexes, but I'm still listening. Okay, Teresa. I need to work on my ears too. Teresa. Oh, hexes. Okay. I would love to make a bookcase quilt. Little intimidating to me is quilting live. Do you use YouTube Music Library? What is that? I've seen it on there, but I don't know what, we just save music in there or something. I don't know what it is. I never used it, so I don't know what it is. I don't even know how to use the YouTube editor. Like after you do a live stream, you can go on the computer and edit that video and cut out parts. I don't know how to do that. And I don't really care to know how to do that. If someone wants to watch this later and watch all my babbling, if they feel like reading the comments while I'm babbling, then that's on them because I leave the live chat thingies open. So, I don't turn those off. I don't even know how to turn them off. But if I did, I wouldn't because there's no point. People want to know what I'm talking to or what the question was if I just start saying something. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Lisa. What are you sewing? I am making something. I have no idea what. I'm just sewing scraps together. I'm sewing the dark pieces, the light pieces to the darks, and the dark pieces to the lights. Although it looks like I'm going to run out of, and I'm mainly sewing the dark pieces because they're on my right hand side. But I am just sewing scraps from 2 different projects, from a quatrefoil and a little baby quilt that I did. And these are the leftovers from both of those. And I will use the rest of it this time. Somehow, some way, it's all getting used up finally. All of it. Every last bit. Why? Because I don't want it sitting around anymore. And they're very tiny pieces too, so. Big one. What you making? That's black and white. Oh, I already said that. Both pretty actually. The big quilt is awesome. I love the quatrefoil. It's on my list. Do it. Check out my video because I walk through all the steps. Well, you guys know that. So if you see something, I don't do very many Missouri Star Quilt Company videos and or like how Donna Jordan does cozy quilt designs. I don't really do some in either of those as well. I try to do my own thing, but there are some that I have done and have replicated to do the whole process, like the burst block. I had to do it because when I watched the videos and got the template, I was like, what? And then I had to review it because I didn't like how the template is designed. If it would have been me, I wouldn't have designed it that way. So I would have made the cut, I would have made it differently, to still have all 3 of those slices, but I would have made it differently. That's personal, but my opinion. Either way, I don't really do other people's videos. I do my own thing, but they are things that have been done already. Like I've done Irish chain and so on and so forth. Other people have done it, but I do it my way. I do everything my way. And I have a new video coming out. It's all me, my way. because I like to do things my way. Which it's already ready, downloaded, saved. It just needs to be put on YouTube now. So that I will start uploading tonight and you'll see it tomorrow. If all goes well with, internet. Can't blame the internet though, because I doubt I'll have problems, but I'm going to upload it tonight. So you guys will have it for tomorrow to, I guess, hold you through the week, just in case I don't come back through the week, because the girls come back this week. So I don't know how many episodes of anything I can get in. Plus, I really got to stop making quilt tops because I have no way to quilt them and everything is just piling up in the closet. Like literally. That's 2 more now that I've added to my pile in there. A couple of them I can do right here, quilt them from here. I'm going to use this as a dark. I saw last night's show, but not till this afternoon. That's fine. I think it was what you're working on now. I think it was what you're working on now. I have no idea. A TIFF project working on, but could, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but couldn't maybe. I know Monday is a special video. Yes, Michelle. It's a special video. Michelle is my best friend, for those of you. She is my partner in MS crime. All of our stupid issues brought us so close together. So she only knows because she suggested something similar, so to what I have created. And this was a long time ago too, and I tend to be very slow at getting to requests. Like, I know I was asked for how to use the brother sewing machine request, which some people don't like the video because CJ walks around and he can't stand still. But I had no way to record it to show you all the features and be up close and personal. So unfortunately, like videos like that, I can get them done right away if someone else holds the camera. But if you want a really good quality video, I don't know how I would even, like, people want to know how this Juki works and a review on it. I've been asked plenty of times because there's so many people that want this and they want my personal opinion. I review it all the time though, but there is no way for me to, unless I have like a body cam hooked to me, there's no way for me to really show you everything, on this machine. Just like free motion quilting. I've tried hanging, and you guys know this, I tried hanging the camera from the ceiling before, remember? From the ceiling fan. We hung the camera for me to free motion quilt. And remember what a disaster that was? So, yeah. There's some requests that I just cannot do because I don't have camera equipment and I keep breaking these stupid things. Not this part. This part has been broken. It's these. These things keep getting broke. So I need a different, they have this, I tried the one with the sponge around it, but maybe I didn't buy an expensive enough one. But yeah, these things keep getting broken. They're not holding the phone up anymore. So, but I can't throw this away because this goes on the other mount that hooks to my GoPro attachment, which actually hooks to this for the phone for my long arm, which I don't even use the GoPro for the long arm because the video quality is horrible. Horrible. I don't know how anyone else with long arm videos are making them, but mine are not good from a GoPro. They are absolutely, you thought my old videos were bad? GoPro videos are horrible on a long arm because you move too quick. Well, I move too quick. So I don't know how they're doing it, but there is no way. And that's the smallest camera you can get to hook to a long arm, unless you have a Gamel, which has a really, really tall opening, And I don't have that, so I unfortunately cannot record from there. And I tried the body cam thing. I do have a body cam holder, a little holder thingy bobber, but it wiggles and moves with me, so it's kind of dumb. And I tried it already, so as a video for you guys, you've seen it. I meant to say last night. You mentioned that you had a video that you were going to post soon. I didn't think you mentioned anything else special to be shown. Yeah, the video will be posted tomorrow, or as long, however long it takes for it to upload. I'm going to start the upload tonight, and we'll see what happens by tomorrow. Used to, that's why I do Walmart. It's cheaper price, not rich here. Yeah, exactly. Boobies or anything else. Yeah. Mine was. Mine does after most 45 years. I kind of feel lucky. What is it with men? They just want to grab our hanging parts. We don't just go up to them and grab them, you know where. Like, that's kind of rude. So why come up to our boobies and just grab them? This is rude. Sorry. At home, it's one thing, but outside home, it's totally different. Hi, Sharon. I guess I'm old school. I like a man to open the door. It's his job. Well, he does open the door. It frustrates me because I'm independent. I like to do my own thing. I like to be my own boss, tell myself what to do, you know, that kind of person. And although he still runs around to do it and open the door, sometimes it's a hassle though, because it takes him longer to get to the door than it would take me to just open it and sit in and close my door, if that makes any sense. I want to just get in, turn the car on, and drive away. So sometimes he understands where I'm getting at. You know, come on, let's just get in the car, please. You don't have to open my door. But sometimes he does not. This fabric has thimbles. Can you see that? I'm hoping you can. I got to hold this up close. This like cut right here ended up perfect. Ugh. It has needles and thimbles. I hope I'm holding it on the camera. Ah, don't hit the camera. Perfectly aligned. Obviously, my 1/4 inch seam is going to get rid of the needle part, but the thimbles will still be there. That's weird how that ended up just like that, huh? So there'll be one perfect piece right there. I should have just brought the camera closer. I can actually bring it closer. Like I told you guys, the camera is on. I literally have it on my ruler. So one of these rulers, but the 12.5, on the squeegee Acoma Blvd that's not meant for my phone. It's not meant for it, so it's barely holding it in there. So that's why I try not to move it around. But yeah, it was the only thing it'd stick to. The squeegee part is not sticking to the table. It's not sticking to this. It's not sticking to this. And when it does, it lifts this whole thing up. It wants to lean forward, but it's sticking to the ruler. It's the weirdest thing. I'll have to show you when the video is over. It's the weirdest thing. I need some Police Marie swap. Okay, cool. I'm still hand sewing Hexie quilt. Vicky, if you see me scratching, it's because Scott put some Benadryl cream all over my back, but I am itching really bad. And I just want to scratch it so bad. Vicky, what will your next project be? We can get some fabric. Grandkids quilts, full size baby quilt, and a baby bag for the baby coming. Suzanne used skateboard tape. Skateboard tape on my rollers. They don't budge. Oh yeah, that's I think what this is on this ruler. Oh my goodness, come on. I think that's what this is on here, is that skateboard tape. I actually have some pink in the garage somewhere left from, I used to use it as the belt, where your belt buckle would be, or your button for your pants on my motorcycle. It was to go right there on the tank because I had a crotch rocket, like that kind of motorcycle, not a Harley, but the fast kind. And the tank part, the button of your jeans would rub against the paint and it just start peeling it and scratching it. And my bike was in pristine condition. So I had that pink stuff, and it was like, it was like a sandpaper. So, but I never knew why I put that on there. I just thought it was cool because it was pink, and yeah, it was cool. So that's what I had on my bike. And I think I still have some left in the box out in the garage somewhere. New baby, second grand. It's nice that you read the comments, Tiffany, out loud. That's the way I can keep cutting fabric. I like to read them too. That's why I end up getting so distracted during the darn videos. This would be 5 great grand. Oops, ow, that hurt. I just hit my knee lift. That'd be 5 great grandbabies. It's a boy. Oh, yay, Vicky. That's awesome. Hey, Mary. Vicky, wow, that's nice. Downsizing the fabric PM me on the colors. Maybe I can help get you started. I'm on Facebook. This name, picture, 3 kids. Vicky, kids won't let any on no gender yet. Want to be a surprise to videos in part because my download speed is so slow. That's mine is slow too. That's why I've been using my phone, but I went over my data. I have unlimited data. I went over my phone's data. The actual phone itself has a special data limit. I was first grandson. Glad the doctor. Thank you. Can't find a pattern on Donna Jordan. I can't find that pattern on Donna Jordan. Which one, Michelle? Vicky, mine are brats. They're excited. I'm sure they will give you full pressure soon. Still proof. Enjoy it. Tiff, that's rare. No one's comments are showing up. Just swipe down the video or the comment feed, press X, and then press live chat one more time. Just X out the comments and then press live chat, and it should restart them back up. Lisa, you on live chat. That is cute fabric, pretty fabric. I like when my husband and boys open doors. I feel like Cinderella at home with 4 boys, including my husband, so I won't fight them opening doors. Me too, Joe.
She won't let me open doors for her.
I already had I already told them that I'm not the kind of girl that wants my door open for me, but yet you still do it.
And I get yelled at every time.
I'm an independent, self-sufficient woman.
It's not the fact that you need it. It's the fact that you deserve it.
Well, I don't deserve crap. I just deserve to get in the car, turn the key on, and drive away. I deserve to still be able to do that.
Yeah, and you do that. No one's stopping you from driving. That's not the point of the conversation. You're changing it.
I think this is supposed to be.
Anyway, I came in here to see if you needed anything.
I need nothing.
Nothing? No water? No nothing?
I just went and got one earlier. I told everyone be right back.
No.
You could go put that quilt. Oh, hold on 2 seconds. Give me a second, guys. I got a question. I got it.
This quilt? On one of what things? I don't know what things you're talking about. Oh, that's up to you. It's up to you. I can mail it tomorrow.
All right, then I put that in.
Do you want me to hold stuff up? Because I'm not sure.
No.
Oh.
No. I'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll do it in a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I had to have a tiny little discussion that I had a discussion about that nobody remembers because I don't even remember my own discussions.
You want to taste these cookies? Oh, you want to taste these cookies?
They're all saying good for you, Scott. Very independent, but I still like the door open. He especially tries to do it at restaurants.
Did you say something to me?
They said that you are good job for you, and that you are good man. Keep going, good for you. Yay, Scotty, because you will still do that. He does it like at restaurants and stuff, and it's like, but I make it to the door faster because I walk faster than him because my legs are shorter and I take faster, shorter steps.
Not all the time, no. Today you were using your cane.
Yeah, well, I'm using my cane because of my legs, guys. Well, at least out beyond the house. In the house, I have walls to grab onto.
So, hush.
Where am I? Hi, Diane. Did I say that just now? I think I did. Finally, Scott brought the magic. Hi, Tony. You don't have a dad around 70, do you? Just kidding. Scott doesn't have a dad.
No, he would be in his 60s, but no, not anymore. Why do you know Groff?
Mhm.
It's a very common last name back
No,
east.
Mary's asking. She wants a date. She wants somebody that's gonna open doors for her.
Oh.
Be a gentleman.
Oh, well, that's the way I was raised back east.
I know I'm teasing. You probably don't.
I was raised that way. I was raised, you sir, ma'am, you open doors.
He calls all women, and he said this plenty of times on these videos, and I tell him not to, but some women don't like this because they're my age or younger. He goes somewhere and we're at the grocery store, wherever. Thank you, darling. Excuse me, darling. Darling, can I get something? He uses the word darling all the time. And for some women, my age and younger, we don't want to feel like darlings, not by some strange man.
No, it's not that. I get yelled at for calling them ma'am. That's why I switched. I used to
he
call all women
everyone
ma'am. And I got yelled at so many times. I had women in public, in front of people, throw big fits. This is when I first got out of the military, and I was in my very early 20s. I had women practically throw stuff at me. I had women screaming at me. I had a lady that even worked in a boat store. We went into a boat store to buy anchors and rope and a bunch of stuff for my buddy's boat. We were fixing a boat up. And yes, the lady that worked there even started yelling and screaming at me.
So now he uses darling.
So I use darling, and I don't care. I don't know what they want. I mean, I can smack them on the butt and call them sweet cheeks, but I was raised with respect.
I call people Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so.
Well, what if you don't know the name? What if you're trying to get a hold of the person that works in the store? That's what I was doing one time.
Hey there. Hello. Get your
I just said, excuse me, ma'am. Well, I was trying to find the cutters for the rope, for the anchor line rope, because they didn't have anything to cut the rope there.
So now he uses darling.
And yeah, I said, excuse me, ma'am, where are the cutters? And this lady threw a fit.
Scott, don't go changing.
Oh.
I'm
a redneck. I don't hide it. I'm not going to talk politics.
Lisa likes to lose the hubs when shopping.
I'm not going to talk politics, but I was raised a certain way, and that's the way it is.
Hi, Vicky and Michelle. I will also walk faster than my husband. I am forever losing him. I lose Scott because I end up in fabric departments, and he ends up doing
I know where you are,
else.
though.
He knows where I am, but there are a few times where I've gone to actually find him because I didn't find what I was looking for, and I'd leave, and then he'd be trying to call my cell phone, but we don't get service in Walmart or anywhere in any grocery store, and he'll try to call my phone, and then he'll text me finally, and the text will go through, but the phone calls won't, and he'll go, I've been calling you 500 times. Where the hell are you?
I don't say it all mean like that.
Yeah, you do. Sometimes that's how text sounds. Yeah, it's kind of funny. But yeah, I purposely lose him. Not because I don't want to be seen with him, but because I have things I want to look at. Maybe I want to dream shop, or what they call window shop. I like to look at things.
You go off on your fabric, and whether you want me there or not, you end up asking me which color would go good with this, which color would go good with that. So either way, you still want my opinion.
Yeah. Or
and I tell you every time, I'm not the color person. I don't know. They all look good to me. Or you'll be doing colors that I don't like, and I'll be like, and I tell you,
that looks ugly. And then when I put it into a quilt, that's when he's like, oh wait, I really thought that was gonna look like crap, but that looks good. That's weird. He says that actually a lot. He goes, are you sure you want this color?
I do.
That doesn't look right.
I'm not a color person. I can't tell colors.
Do these look okay?
To me, make everything camouflage. I like camo. Put everything camo. Yes, I like the blacks and whites. I like the designs on them. This is really cool.
He's not the color guy, but it's really cool.
Well, I can see colors. I just can't tell what good colors go.
So call me darling all day long. You could go with Terry Lewis. Hey, lady.
Hey, lady. You got to hold your nose. Hey, lady.
Scott, I say ma'am. So Sarah says ma'am to people too. Men need to feel like men. Let them open the door like a gentleman. Haha, Tony. Darling, try having a as a first name. Darlin's on here and it's her
Yeah.
first name. That's gotta suck. As well as it's pretty. And welcome, because I just saw your name. June, tell me that would work. Quatrefoil, that is correct. Quatrefoil was done by Missouri Star Quilt Company, Michelle. But you could just look it up on mine. Or you just type in Quatrefoil. It's like Quartefoil or F. Oh, F. It's not spelled foil as in foil, it's F something, whatever. However, it's slowly sounded out. Quatrefoil, RAFOIL, I don't know. We all know that their secret. Now we all know your secret. What secret? Hold on. What did I just say? Did I say something? Men in my small town. Sometimes I don't remember.
It's okay.
Because one thing will not make sense with the rest of, like, someone's behind. Their screen is a little bit further behind.
It's
Or,
okay.
you know.
They know what they're saying.
Yeah. With a T.
They can ask you again.
Men in my small town call ladies sis. Hey sis, thanks. Really?
I don't know
That-
about that one.
I don't know.
might get yelled at for that one too.
Yeah. That would be weird. Beats the heck out of being called Ma. True.
Why? Where are you going?
Yeah, that would be weird.
Oh, okay.
I also don't like, here, you guys want to know something weird about me? Some of you might be different. I 100% do not like being called babe, honey, darling, or sweetness, or cutie pie, or any of those nicknames that husbands and wives give each other. I don't like them. I absolutely, it is one of my pet peeves. I hate it. So when Scott,
I call you
every
Tiff or
once in a
Tiffany.
while, he'll say, babe, come here real quick.
Normally I say
But
honey.
he's getting used to it. Over the years, it's been a long time, so now it's Tiff or Tiffy every time. It's
Sometimes
Tiff
I say
or
honey.
Tiffy, but every
I
once
don't
in a
say
while, babe or
it's
honey.
normally honey.
And yeah, or he calls me mom because he has issues when his mom is here, because his mom will be talking and he'll go to say mom, but he's actually trying to talk to me to come in there to talk to his mom. I do the same thing though.
Yeah, well, my mom's not here anymore. She
Yeah.
comes down to see
So-
the girl for a whole half an hour and then
Yeah.
she leaves.
But yeah, I do not like pet names. Oh my goodness, I just cannot stand them. That is one thing I absolutely hate. How many of you are or have pet names for your significant others, spouses, or husbands, wives, lovers, partners? Yeah. Do you guys have pet names for each other, or do you not like them like me? Let's see. Okay, I already saw that. Beats that. Gotta be kind of mom. Okay. With all craziness going on, my husband or one of my boys shop with me, so I don't stroll around like I usually do. Very sweet of them, but Cinderella needs her space.
Yeah.
Hi, Teresa. Quatrefoil. One of my nephews, his mother's name was Dear. He told his teacher that's is what his mom's name was, Dear, because daddy called Dear so much. Yeah, I get it. We say hun to each other. We don't. I live around a bunch of bikers. We all use nicknames. Babe or sweetheart. My boyfriend says, hey, love. I can handle that. Yeah, I don't know if I can handle that either. I don't like, I don't know. I'm weird, I guess. Maybe I have some weirdness to me. There's some things I'm okay with and some things I just really. But pet names I don't like. My thing when I was younger, and I'll say it because it still kind of affects my brain this way. When a person you are dating or with, because I've, I was single at a lot of points in my life. When you're dating someone and then they randomly just start calling you babe all the time, once you get beyond some whatever point in your relationship and they call you babe or sweetheart or honey or whatever, and they never use your name, it makes me feel like they forgot what my name is. Like seriously, that's what it makes me feel like. That's why I don't like pet names, because it makes me feel like if you can't say my real name, did you forget it? You know. And I know Tiffy is, and Tiff are short for my name, and Tiffy is kind of like a pet name, I guess, because. But my dad even calls me Tiffy, and all my friends call me Tiffy. So I guess it's just short for my name, I guess. But Tiff or Tiffy, I like that. And when you're mad at me, call me Tiffany. Or when you're mad at the cat, Tiffany, come in the house real quick. I gotta show you something. Because today we thought we had a dog. It was funny. My cat was like a dog today. Or puppet. Oh my god. I had a friend who called his woman Puppet. Hey Puppet. Hey Puppet. Can you come here, Puppet? Like, are you kidding me? Very dumb. Okay, off of that tyrant. What else can we talk about? Yeah, okay, my boyfriend's okay. Saw that one. I like pet names because I'm the only person in the world that is honored by that name. I hope y'all have a blessed evening to get on to the treadmill for a walk. Okay, Sarah, we'll see you next time. So if you can call me any one of those sweet pet names I do, if I call hubby Papa Bear or Baby. Really? Yeah, I don't do any of them. Don't like them. It's weird. Now I have heard like grandmas and grandpas call each other names, like you just said, Papa Bear. But yeah. I have called Scott my beast, but that's in reference to, I've actually never said, hey beast, come here, because he's so hairy. Yeah.
Also used to be bigger and buffer.
And he was bigger and buffer and in good shape, yes, at one point in time.
Well, not long ago, it was only 2 years ago.
My husband passed away, but he called me babe for 20 years. My husband can't forget my name. We are both Tonys. Tony, you're married to a Tony with a Y? So you're Tony with an I, married to a Tony with a Y. Now that is awesome, honestly. Like, I had a friend named Danny who married a Danny. Danny with an I was her name, and Danny with a Y was his name. I don't know how long they stayed together. They just, they dated, or I don't even know if they got married. But yeah, they were both Dannys. And they both had the same initial middle name. I remember that too. It was weird. But yeah. I'm going to have enough of these, I think, to split all these in half to keep going, I think. Maybe. We'll see. For now, I'm just adding this part on every single one of these. If we use each other's names, then we're upset with each other. Ah, okay. My husband's initials are BB, so I call him Mr. BB. That works. I want to clone Scott. You can just borrow him for a weekend. I don't mind. There you go.
Wants to get rid of me half the time, so yeah.
Come take him away, Michelle! Please! Or just come here and make him do everything you need. Like, it's not that I don't love him, but
Yeah.
I've spent all week with him. All week. I may have came in here plenty of times to do my thing, but I told you guys earlier, we've been watching a lot of movies. I was supposed to paint my living room this week.
Holy.
I haven't even
Some
gone.
days you only watched one movie. You spent a whole 2 hours with me. 24 hours in a day. A whole 2 hours.
To get paper tape. I have all the painting supplies and the paint. I just need paper tape because I used all my paper tape in here on all my stuff.
Just because one day we watched 3 movies in a row, that doesn't mean
don't go past this bucket because it'll be a camera.
I'm not. I'm going over here.
He's shirtless, like always, guys.
I'm going over here.
It will demonetize my videos. My husband, my oldest granddad said I called it. My oldest daughter was mortified. I just answered. Yep. Honey, Hun, that's my baby name. No, I'm just Hun. Even Auntie, Hun. I'm Nanny June. Hubby always called me Mummy because his kids did, but you're on your own. He called me beautiful. I'll answer to anything. We're coming up on 18 years. Wow, that's a long time. I called my husband Dad when was referring to him when talking to the kids. My mom did that. Mom and Dad did that with us. I can't see him. Yeah, that's why I told him not to pass a certain point in the room so you guys can't see him. Unless you want to see his big old hairy butt.
No, I'm not. Don't worry.
At least he's not walking around in his boxers because 90% of the time he does that.
I wear gym shorts all the time. That's
Those
90%
are like
of the
those
time.
are like boxers.
That's 90% of the time.
Tiff, are you not babysitting this week? No, there was no kids this week.
But they come back on Tuesday. They went to see Grandma.
Kansas. So for all of you who are in, is it Kansas? Yes,
Yeah, Kansas.
Right? For all of you who are in Kansas, they're somewhere near you right now. I don't know if I haven't. Do I have any Kansasians? Kansasitises? Kansasnayans? How do you pluralize Kansasian? It's Kansasians. That sounds good enough for me. If you live in Kansas, please tell me. And if you are not here, but you're watching this later and live in Kansas, what is the pluralized version for people who live in Kansas? Put it in the comments below. I would really like to know.
Kanzonians.
Kanzonians. There we go. Well, we're Arizona.
Arizona.
So Kanzonians doesn't.
I was making a funny. I was trying to be funny with it. It sounds dumb.
Kansan.
Okay.
Okay.
Kansan. Yep, that makes sense.
I liked what I was saying. It sounded better.
You're just goofy.
Well, I'm an Arizonian for you guys. Tony's in Oklahoma. Okay, so we have a couple Kansases here. That's pretty crazy. So the girls are somewhere near wherever you guys are. I don't know what city they're in. I forgot. I would be able to tell you if I knew, but I don't know. So, but yeah, they're somewhere. Let's see. What's Michigan?
Michiganders.
Michiganders. Now that's pretty nifty. And I know Texan Diane. Maybe because I'm a Londoner. So when you guys don't use those kind of things in London, you just say Londoner.
She needs a spot of tea and some crumpets.
Do people really do that, tea and crumpets?
I have no idea. I was being funny
do people really do tea and crumpets or tea time? I know tea time is a thing.
Tea and biscuits,
or is
whatever
it biscuits
they call it,
or like a cracker or something.
It's like
Tony's
cookies
in
or
Okie, so
crackers.
Oklahoma is Okie. Born in Kansas, grew up in Denver, Colorado. So
we know Okie.
What are you, a Kansan,
From
Colorado?
Muskogee.
Susan's Michiganer.
We know that Okie's
not
from
Scotland.
Muskogee.
Scott, your accent's wrong. Clotted cream scones. Okay. Gwen, where are you? I used to do a funny, silly accent. I never knew what country it really was.
Well, now you have to do it so they can hear it, Tiffany.
I can't do it anymore. I haven't been able to do it in years. I used to be able to. I do my nail salon one though. They've heard that. No, I'm not making fun of those those people. I can't say those kind of people because I'm not racist. I'm not making fun of Asians, but the salon is funny when you go to the salon. You want your nail black? You know. Oh, you want for serve? We give you for serve. Oh, you toss that. We do toss, yes. Oh no. Not that. I know like you wax, we wax too. Yeah. Oh, you need shave. Woman. Yeah. That's my nail salon.
They're nice though. We're not making fun of them. They're nice ladies.
No, because I can't do their actual. I can only do what it sounds like when they talk
nice
to
ladies,
Americans. When they talk to each other, I don't even know if it even makes any sense or if a translator can even pick it up, because sometimes they do it under their breath, and then it's weird because the one that's halfway across the room can hear what they're saying and responds back. Like they have little secret special CIA things in their ears and they can hear each other. So yeah, I can't do I used to be able to do so many little play accents like that, but That's the only one I could do now is my nail salon. I spend a lot of time in nail salons, so at least once a month. I haven't in a while though because I'm having issues scratching myself, and there's no point in getting my nails done if I'm gonna scratch the crap out of myself. Look at, I'm almost done sewing these pieces. I've been here babbling away. Haven't even finished all these.
Here you go. Are we allowed to see where my little golf balls are?
I'll just say sort of. Hold on. What city? Is anybody near? Hold on. I don't even know how to say this. Olathe,
I guess.
Kansas. Any of my Kansian? What was it?
Kansans.
Kansans. Any of the Kansans near Olathe or Olathe? I don't know how to pronounce that, but
It's so cute.
they're somewhere in that area, having fun with their nana.
Can they see that?
You have to show it close. Just show one of both of them.
I am.
That's it.
I'm showing the best one. My little baby girls. They're so cute. I don't know if they can see that. Can you say?
I'm waiting.
Oh, it's still not on there? Goodness, I've been holding it up here for like 10 seconds now.
Yep, that's it. Good enough.
Okay. They're so cute.
It's next to Kansas City. What's next to Kansas City?
Wait.
Kansas City, Kansas is next to Kansas City, Kansas. I was born in KU now, across the state in Kansas. It's right next to me. So Gwen, the girls that are here every single day, my adopted nieces, they're near you. Right now, at this very moment. They're probably shopping in the town next to you. Or in your town. Or, you know. You guys all know Triana. She's a little internet sensation here on my channel. So she's my little quilt partner in crime. Always jumping on my lap and expecting to know how to sew, but she don't. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, that's where they are. And see, now you guys know that you two are actually so Mary and Gwen, if Olaf, I don't know how to say that again, is right next to Gwen and is an hour away from Mary, you two are close enough to each other to hang out and be quilty buddies. That is another reason why I like when you guys know like a city and state where each other live. I know some people don't like to give away their information, but there's nobody here in Arizona. It's very rare that we've had someone on my channel from Arizona, let alone someone in Havasu. And if there are anyone in Havasu, they are secretly watching behind the scenes and not saying anything while watching my live streams. But I don't have any Havasus, so I can't just say, pop in the car and come on over and let's hang out in person. You guys, if you're an hour away from each other, you guys can literally pop in the car and head to each other's houses. So like, you know, you guys, if you know where each other lives, it's really awesome because you guys can make new quilting buddies and hang out, you know. And quilting friends are the best friends you could ever have because we're like awesome. Hey Scott, did you notice how long I've been on from this other screen in the top corner?
It's 7 o'clock.
Oh.
What time did you get on? 6:51.
No, it says the amount of time in the corner.
Well, I'm gonna
the
go
screen.
bug the neighbors. Hour 33 minutes.
All right.
You got
Let me
46
sew-
people and 26.
Let me sew the rest of all these, and then I have a surprise for you guys. Oh my god, there's a lot to sew here of all these. I'm gonna have to swap these between whites and blacks because I did a lot. Well, it's not a surprise really, it's just something that I don't do very often just because. And it's not like anything special. Just this could go on this color. Plus I've made like a little long stack and I still have no idea what I'm doing with these. I'm just sewing them and talking about random stuff. But hey, that's the point of today, is to get you guys sewing on Sundays, the most boringest day of the week. People still work on Sunday, but Obviously, Sunday is the most laziest day in America, and that is a proven fact. You can find that on Google. Sunday is the most laziest day in America, and I figured, why not? 1 hour a day, technically it doesn't have to be on Sunday. 1 hour a day is all you need to get some stuff accomplished. If you could see how much I make in 1 hour, I know you guys can do it. Even if it's just straightening up your space or getting something ready, or even if it's the hour that you're counting is going out and shopping for the fabric for your next project with a quilt in mind, or a pattern or a project or whatever in mind when you get there, so that you're not standing there going, I want this, and this, and I can't afford it. And so I got to settle for this, and this, and dang it, I forgot what I needed when you get home. You know what I mean? The goal is so Sunday is to promote everybody getting up and having fun. And it doesn't even have to be quilting. It could be sewing an apron, a mask, because everybody's sewing masks these days. It could be sewing a little dress for your granddaughter, or mending the swim trunks for your grandson because they were out in the sun too long and the elastic went out on them. Trust me, I know these things because they have happened to me. I don't have a grandkid, but I do know that the elastic goes out. So yeah, that is the whole point of Sew Sunday, is to sewing and taking chances and having fun and making stuff. And I think I have done way more blacks than I have of white, because I keep wanting to grab for those. So I think I'm going to finish all these off with the whites. When I don't pay attention to the chat and I just keep sewing and sewing, I actually get stuff done. Can you believe that? Oh. I'm just gonna keep going, and they're all gonna go on the white now. And I'll read the comments because I can see that they're coming in like crazy. And then, all right, almost done. 3 more to go. I'm trying not to, I got to start this whole limiting myself to 2 hours thing, because Scott goes to the grocery store and then he gets back from the grocery store and he hopes that I'd be done by then so that we could sit and watch a movie. And then he goes and eats his food, and then I eat mine technically that's what we're doing. We watch a movie, and normally we would eat dinner at the same time. But now I'm on here too long, usually. So now mine isn't till after the movie has started. I'm like, oh, can you pause this? I need to go make something real quick. And he's like, are you serious? You made me wait this whole entire time. All right. Hopefully that's an even amount left. It looks pretty even, because I will resume later. Okay, let's see. Where are we? I'm going to start tearing these apart. Da, 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 da. I think you asked that before, Gwen, but I slept since then. My husband does a Korean accent. Interesting, Nita. He did a good job on that accent. It's better when my voice isn't so cracky. Like, I can get a really good pitch on it. It's funny. And every time the girls or me, we do each other's nails or something, or we have like just a girls' night where we do makeup. I let them do my makeup. I've let my teenagers do my makeup before, and it always comes out so ugly. There's a couple times it's been cute, but 90% of the time I think they're just screwing around to make me mad because I never wear makeup. I always tell them, oh, okay, that looks great. They know that I don't like it, so I think they do it on purpose. It's been a long time, but I used to purposely do that pretend nail salon thing. Oh yeah, you want? I do that. No, you got that color, not you. No, yeah, I do that. It's silly, I know. Anyway, let's see. Since the COVID, I have been using Color Street nails. Is that like a nail kind of naily type stuff. One's in Overland Park. Gwen, Kim, and me. No one around me either. There are a whole bunch of people from North Carolina. I've seen a lot of North Carolina on here before. I think I have a cousin near you. And a couple of you have family near me here in Havasu. Actually, a couple of my subscribers have said that they have family that are here. So just whenever you guys come here to visit your family, let me know. We can meet up. I'll be down this winter. Well, Teresa, we're getting together and we're going to do a video together. How about that? Or 2 or 3, or we just hang out. Yeah. Who cares what everyone else thinks? We can have some fun. Little Bee Cross is from Mesa, Arizona. Are you in Mesa or are you just from there? Where are we at? Eating dinner, still here. Yeah, surprise. Tiff, when do you go to the doctor? I have an appointment tomorrow, and then I have another appointment on Friday. I would love a quilt buddy. Yeah, I need quilt buddies too. We all need quilt buddies. So that's why I encourage you guys. I mean, some people are weary about things like that, but that's why I started the group. If you guys know the names, if your name is the same on here as it is in the group, then contact each other via Facebook Messenger, talk for a while, maybe get to know each other that way prior to meeting in person. I know that that's a big thing for some people. I almost thought that that was 2 pieces I sewed together, but it wasn't. It felt really thick. You know, I mean, that's how people date, right? They meet and talk online first nowadays before they go in person, just to make sure they're not a serial killer or something. But I doubt any of us are serial killers. Just, you know, whatever. But yeah, you know, get out and make more friends close to each other. And having a sewing partner encourages more time to do the things you love, because you make time, especially when you have a friend to do it with. Let me tell you, if I had a friend to do it with, I'd be like, okay, I'm leaving Scott. I'm gonna go to so-and-so's house and quilt. That's for sure. I mean, like when I went to visit Michelle in California, I was supposed to be back like right away. I wasn't supposed to take as long as I did, but me and Michelle just hung out until I was like, shit, it's dark. I need to get back because I'm not supposed to drive it after dark, you know. I mean, I can, but I'm not supposed to. Not that I'm not supposed to. It's not good for me because it makes my brain go crazy. Suzanne, surprise, sister and I both quilt, and we do go shopping together to quilt shops. Awesome. Diane, what you could, very cute. I'm listening and sewing. What is the movie tonight? I don't know what the next movie is. Scott, what's tonight's movie? What's next? We have a whole bundle of lots and lots and lots because we had a whole week to ourselves. So we made a big, huge pile of movies to watch. So I'll let you know in a second what it is when he hears me yelling across the house. I used to make my son's chocolate pudding talk in a French accent. He always laughed so hard. Sounds good too. Okay, you do live in Mesa. Okay, so you're about 4.5, 5 hours from me. So that's not bad. I mean, I don't really go down into Phoenix ever, but my aunt does live in Tempe. So, and my cousin lives in Prescott. So I mean, I could go visit my cousin on the way down to visit my aunt and then come home and be able to visit and meet people on the way. Anybody that does live in Arizona. But I can't travel for a while because of my valley fever. So unfortunately, since we don't want to make it worse, I can't go meet anybody at this time in my life. Do you see the young girl trimming her dog's nails and talking like the nail polish salon gals? It was really funny. No, I have not, but is it on a YouTube video, Suzanne? Because I'll watch it. I like funny videos like that. Yeah, that's so cute. On Facebook, I am Kimla Griffith versus Michelle Polar. He's 30 now, but still remembers it. Anyone else from Indiana? Nita, that's awesome. Kim, that's great. Neat. All right, let's see. Am I totally caught up on comments? Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna, yes, it was you on YouTube. It was on YouTube. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Trimming dog's nails, talking like a salon gal. Okay. All right, so I didn't count these. There's a ton so far, but so that I can get off my video. All right, have to be here and answer me for this. It's dumb. It's not anything perfect. So I'm going to do a giveaway. Yay. Don't sound so thrilled, right, Tiffy? I'm doing a giveaway. I didn't do one at 1,500 subscribers, and now I'm at 1,700 and I think it was 86 something. I don't remember. Anyways, I forgot to do one at 1,500. So I'm going to do a giveaway, but you must be in here and in the chat to win, because if you're not, I'm not doing the giveaway to you. If you don't win. No, I did not. Oh. So I'm going to give away a quilt. It's not anything big. It is not a big, huge, fancy quilted quilt. Give me 2 seconds and I will grab it and I will hold it up. It is something I made in a tutorial as a
I got you, Tony. I read your thing. I see where you're at.
It is a what if, just to see what would happen quilt that we made here. It's probably even on a Sew Sunday. I was curious. I had something in my mind and I was like thinking it would work and thinking it would work and thinking it would work. Well, I still finished it, remember, in another video. So
maybe you'll remember once you show it to me.
Once I show you guys, you shall remember. I'm going to turn the camera for this real quick. Ready? Aim. Fire. If you are having a grandbaby and it's a girl, this is a quilt that is made by me in a random video that I did. That is, get a little bit further. There we go.
Oh, it's almost 3 feet.
It is 34 by, it's probably 34 by 34. I'll hold it up close in 2 seconds. 34 by 34. It's square. So it was one of those what if things, and I was messing around. What happens if I cut this, cut that, cut this, cut that? It's the same fabrics as what Jim got, I think, in his quilt. When I did his what if quilt. So Jim out there, he's not here right now, I didn't notice, has the same thing. This giveaway is only for during right now, this live right now, and I will tell you what to do as soon as I show you. It does not have much quilting. It is literally only stitched in the ditch. It has flannel on the back. This is actually like, this is so soft. I just want to cuddle in it. It is soft. Very soft. It is soft.
It is very soft.
But it's only stitched in the ditch. So it's like literally 9-inch squares. I never went any further with it. I just left it. It is a no binding quilt.
Jim's here. He's watching.
Okay. It is a no binding quilt. So this has no binding. This was a stitch and flip, which I've told you guys before that this is a really good idea. And then you stitch around it and it looks like there's binding. Gives it a nice clean edge. So this is what I'm giving away. Like I just said, the size, what was it, 34 by 34?
34 by 34.
Perfect for a baby girl. So if you are having a baby girl, grandkid, or you like to donate quilts, because this is a giveaway and it really wouldn't matter if you did or did not, whatever you feel like doing with it, or you just want a quilt made by me, I'm going to turn the camera now and tell you how to enter. And this is only for the giveaway. The only giveaway is only for the video. Right as you're on live right now. And Scott's going to be paying attention to one screen. I'm going to do exactly like Becca does, because
which
I'm
screen?
Make this...
Do you want me to come over there? I can go quick.
No, you can watch that one too. I'm going to watch this one at the same time. How many people are on right now?
45.
All right. I need something that actually writes. Just like Becca does, I'm going to do it this way because it's so simple and fast and easy. I'm going to write a number down on this piece of paper right here. 1 through, to give everyone a fighting chance, 1 through 100. I'm going to write a number down.
Yeah,
Do
there's
not
46
start putting
people.
numbers in yet. Do not put numbers until I say go. I'm going to write my secret number down on this paper, and then Scott's going to have to see it somehow, so he needs to go put a shirt on. So don't put numbers in yet. And I'm not even going to write it until he comes in here because he needs to be able to see what number to look for. And so we're going to wait. Whatever person has that number first that's written on this piece of paper is going to be the winner. So just give it a second. Give it a second. He's got to throw on a shirt.
You're making me go back and forth.
All right. I'm going to write down a number. 1 through 100 is going to be the number. Don't go yet. Just wait a second.
999.
No.
I'm joking. You haven't even written a number.
All right. The first person to get the number 1 through 100 that I have wrote down on this piece of paper will be the winner of this quilt. It is only available when I say go during this live feed, and go. Start guessing. Start guessing. First person to see this number.
Can they guess more than once?
Guess until I see the number.
You can guess more than once.
Guess until I see the number.
No one got it yet. One person came close. We're going to do the person that comes closest.
Why would you? Okay, stop. We got a winner.
No, you didn't.
Lee Ann. Yeah, huh? Lee Ann Williams Cooper, 63 is the number. You guys can stop. Lee Ann Williams Cooper.
Wow, I didn't see that. I never saw.
Yep, see, look right here. Lee
I saw
Ann
62.
Williams Cooper, right there, 63.
Oh, I did not
That was
see
my
that.
number, 63.
I saw 62. I saw
All right,
Diane's.
guys.
I didn't see a 63. Sorry.
All right, so Lee Ann Williams, will you please send me an email at Tiffany_Groff_Quilting_Designs@yahoo.com. It's in the description below. Send me an email or on Facebook Messenger. I mean, there's a bazillion ways. Send me an email with your address so that I can send you.
You do live in America, right? This
Yeah,
is for
I'm
America
pretty sure.
only.
Yeah, I never ever say that. I usually think. To say
Yes,
that,
you have
but-
to say that. International shipping will cost more.
especially for this little dinky thing. Anyways, yes. So this is going to Leanne. You are the winner of this simple, very simple, easy baby quilt. So send me all your information so I can send it to you. Congratulations. So, and I had to do that the easy way. Sorry, Becca, if you're still here, that I stole your little thing, but that was easier and faster instead of doing something really stupid and take forever. So, all right.
I'll have it mailed to you tomorrow if we get your information tonight.
Yeah, if you send me all your info tonight, as soon as this video is over, I will have this sent off to you tomorrow. So, awesome, awesome, awesome. Everyone's saying congrats. And just think, it's got matching fabric that Jim has. So, 2 of you will have fabric
Jim
from
put
the
a smiley
same
face.
fat quarter bundle now. Leanne and Jim's both got the same fabric from the fat quarter bundles that I had. So, like I said, it's nothing perfect. And again, I will do another giveaway someday. But all right. All right, so let's see. We'll make sure everyone, okay, I got all that. The numbers came fast. Everyone said congratulations. Nobody else said anything else. All right. Thank you for the thumbs up reminder, Kim. Becca is so sweet. She won't mind. Oh, I know. I just had to do it this way because I needed to make it quick and easy. All right. So bye, everyone. Have a great movie night. Enjoy your movie. I will. All right, guys. Well, if I don't get to this, sometime, I will get to it before next Sunday. I mean, I will get to it by next Sunday. It'll get put aside. I'm going to press all these, and this will just be what I work on during these videos for a while, unless I feel like doing it anytime between now and then. So for now, these are what I made, just little pieces. I will have to trim them, but I don't know what I'm doing next. So there's black ones and there's white ones for those that are curious. I don't know what I'm doing just yet. So I got to press them. They're really small. So They all need to be pressed. So there's black ones and white ones. So thanks everyone for coming, and congratulations for Leanne. And make sure you send me an email because I won't know where to send it. All right. Safe. Take care. See you all. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I have to come around because Scott can't press the X for me.
I can't.
No, it's buried under there. Your
Oh.
fingers are too fat.
Oh, okay.
And while you're here, see this is my ghetto thing. The squeegee thing, see? This is how you guys are hooked. That's how we'll end this video. That's what you guys are hooked on.